the Beatbox Spit Snare. In this video, we're going to cover all of these topics so that you can become the best beatboxer you can be. Let's go! Easy beatbox. The Spit Snare is really cool because you can hum and beatbox at the same time. It's also known as the Clap Snare. It's used in trap beats and it sounds inhuman, so you definitely should learn this one. A lot of beatboxers also love to use this sound in combos. How you control the sound is with your lips and the air from only inside your mouth. Which means you don't use your lungs for this sound. You can do it in 2 steps. Step 1, purse your lips tightly and fill your cheeks with air. Step 2 is to squeeze the air out of your super tight lips through the middle. You hear that? So you're slowly getting the sound. Now you want to make it as short and sharp as possible. Okay, but if you didn't get it, let's troubleshoot. First problem is it doesn't sound sharp. It sounds like a fart, like right? So if it's sounding like it's maybe because your lips are not tight enough. So focus on super short and fast bursts of air when you squeeze it out. So rather than having your lips looser, like try to tighten your lips even more. You hear that? It's getting better. But now I need to shorten it. And you hear there are those little frequencies that are higher. Focus on those. Isolate them. Tight lips, remember? And there you have it. Sometimes it just takes a bit of playing around to find the sweet spot for where your lips can let a tiny stream of air super fast out. So you just need to play around with your lip position. Maybe if you're doing like, you gotta tighten the bottom a bit, or maybe the top, and you get it. So just play around with that lip position so that your lips can be super hard and yet let out that tiny stream of air to make that crackling sound. I've noticed it definitely helps if you drop your jaw a little bit when you do the sound, which means that your teeth don't touch. And problem number 2 is maybe you're using air from your lungs, so you may be sounding like, in which case it may be a bit harder to get this sound, or at least to get the humming version of it. So what you want to do is to practice chewing while breathing. So chew without your teeth touching. And you will notice that there's air trapped inside your mouth, and you can build up pressure by moving your jaw up and down. And slowly when you let out that air, you will slowly get the sound better and better. And then you can finally replace the breath with a hum. Or maybe not, and you can do like. And now for some pro tips. So this sound can be done with different mouth positions. Some beatboxers do it really well with this position, like when you do, but just the opposite direction. Some beatboxers do it better with their bottom lip over the top lip. This is what I started with. You hear how it has different texture? For me, it feels like the crackling sound is done in multiple parts of my bottom lip touching my top lip. But some beatboxers do it with the top lip over the bottom lip. I can't do it that well. So it really depends on how you want to play with it. Change your lip position and find what sounds the best for you. Some beatboxers also prefer a heavier spit snare. I prefer the lighter one because it sounds sharper. But it's really up to you. Find your style. Pro tip number 2 is that the spit snare from the lungs is useful too. So if you're getting and using your lungs to get that sound, don't worry. You just play with what works best for you right now. Try to get the perfect texture, and then you can try getting the humming one. But if you have the lungs, you can also try doing the tucka 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 and try breathing out with that sound with the spit snare position. So you get a really cool combo there. Alright, and now for some practice exercises. To master this sound, start slow and try this pattern. Go. Again. Good. And then you can slowly speed it up to get it better and better. And if you can repeat it 4 times in a row, ta 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 ta, that would be so cool. Can also try putting in simple beat like this. Alright, just focus on getting it clean first, and then you can try combining it with like other sounds, like the kiss hi-hat. And for the third practice exercise, try humming any song and combining it with the neutral kick. Just making the kick with air from your mouth. And doing the spit snare to give a small bass beat. Maybe try Happy Birthday. Okay, and if you learned this sound, or if you didn't, you should definitely try learning the throat bass to give some weight to your beats. That's it. Bye.